So let us start the today's class, ma. So yesterday what we have done, ma? Yesterday what we have done? We have created the we have created the one Vue JS project. After that, what we have done? After we have seen how to start the Vue JS application. After that, what we have seen? What we have seen? And then we have run the project. So what is the command for creating a new project, ma? What is the command to create the Vue JS project? What is the first command we are done? npm init view at latest. అదే కదా అదే నీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్ అదే ఓకేనా అక్కడ ఇంకా సబ్జెక్ట్ లో మన దాంట్లో రాయలేదు కూడా అదే ఓకేనా సో వాట్ ఇస్ హౌ టు క్రియేట్ ఏ న్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్ npm init view at latest. Okay. Okay, so once we are done the installation, what we will do? What we will do next? We will do the we'll go to the directory. Correct, right? We'll go to the directory, and what we will do then? And we will do the npm install. The second dialog is npm install only, right? Okay, and then what we will do after that? We'll run the project. How to run the project, ma? npm start, npm start or npm run dev? Npm dev. Correct, right? So far we have seen that one, right? And now I want to write some pages from the element. Okay, so we will see that, and I will explain what is the each folder, and we'll go detail. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, what I have done is I have prepared some notes for Vue JS. So everybody created the Vue JS project, ma? Anybody is pending? Apart from Sandeep. Ante. You can create any number of projects, but what is the command, ma? CMD. CDM, ma? Node or npm? npm. Okay, npm, not node, ma, not a node. npm. Okay. Right. Okay, so let us start. Okay, ma. So today what we will do, we will understand the what is Vue JS and why we want to go for Vue JS and what are the advantages of Vue JS. And okay, whatever the points he are telling, same points will be applicable for Angular also. Okay, so what are the classes we are spending here, same thing we will not repeat over there, and we'll just go to the what are the next concepts. Okay. Okay, so first thing is let me copy the Vue JS notes and add it to the okay. So so far what we have done, ma? We have installed the or we have created the Vue JS. How to create a new project, ma? Tell me to create the new Vue project. Okay. What is the command? npm init view at latest. So okay. So I want to check whether node is installed or not. In my machine. What is the command? Node-v. Node-. First we need to check whether node is installed or not. Without node, you cannot write the Vue.js or Angular. We cannot write anything. Okay. Okay. So now I need to change to that project and we will do the rest of things. Okay. So let us start the recording. Already started. Okay. Okay. So today what we'll do, we'll go for our project. So this is our created project, right? We have opened in the Visual Studio Code. Okay. So like some people are asking, sir, we are created only one project, right? Why it is creating these many files? Why these many folders and all these things? Okay. So whenever you are going to write a project in any company, you are not going to write a like a.html, C and JavaScript. Not we are not going to write like this. Okay. In all the frameworks, first you are going to create a one folder, and inside that you are going to create a project. Okay. So for creating the project, instead of we are creating, there are tools. Okay. There are tools which will create the project automatically. So yesterday what tool we have used? Node.js. Okay. So what we have done, npm init view at the latest. So what it has done, it has created all the folders and all the files for us. Okay. So if that is not there, we need to create all these files ourselves. We need to create src, we need to create index.html, we need to do all these things. So we don't need to do all these things. Okay. So there are a tools where they will do that work. We need to just remember that short command alone. Okay. So like this. So in any like even it can be React or it can be Angular or it can be Vue. So always there will be one command. This command will be some different. Here what is the command to create npm init view at latest. So in Angular we will be having something called ng generate, like ng new something. We'll learn that time. Okay. For now we will just remember this one. Okay. So whenever we are run that command, there will be folders. Okay. These folders will be automatically created. Okay. So these folders automatically will be created. So what I will do, I will delete my project and I will start from the scratch. Okay. So can we do that, ma? So I will go for Reveal in Explorer. Okay. So what I have to do, first I will close my this one. So why I am doing, ma? Only for practice purpose only. Okay. What I will do, I'll go to my view and I will delete the entire expense folder. Okay. So I'm deleting everything and we'll be creating from scratch. You don't do that. Okay. Again, no, don't create the project daily. We are going to create the project only once in a project lifetime. We will not create the daily these projects. Whenever you are working on a new project, that time only we are going to run this command again. Till that time we are going to use only one time. So here why I have deleted, only for demo purpose only I have deleted. Okay. Don't delete it. If you want to delete it, you delete today only or you create the new one. Okay. But don't, we will not write the projects daily. We are going to create only one time. Once we are created, we will be working on that project only. Okay. Okay. So now what I need to do, right click and open in a terminal. So what is the command I want to do? What is the command, ma? npm init view at latest. Okay. So what this will do, it will install a Vue.js, it will create a Vue.js project for us. Okay. So let us see. Okay. So it is saying, do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay. What is your project name? I want to create the expense project. Okay. Yes. So do you want to add TypeScript or no? Okay. Do you want JSX? No. Do you want routing? Yes. Okay. And do you want no? You have a test. Okay. No. 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 Okay. So like this. So now automatically it's created, right? So here there are a commands which you need to do like this. So I will not do this one. First I will go to the folder and I will tell it. Okay. If I'm not going to do these things, what will happen? I will explain it. Okay. So first thing, why the cd command, ma? Cd is nothing but a change directory. Cd means change the directory. This is not view project command, ma. This is a Windows command. Cd means a change directory. If I am in one folder, I want to go to another folder, then I can go for a command called cd. Okay. This is a Windows command, not the Angular command or a VJS command. Okay. This is only Windows command. If I want to go from one folder to another folder, what command, ma? Cd command. Okay. Okay. Suppose what I want to do, if you see where currently where I'm in there, ma, D drive work view directory, correct, right? But where is my project is there in the expense. Okay, expense, right? So I will now I have this commands, right? I will close this. I will not do anything. I'll close this. Okay. So now what I want to do, I want to open this project, right? So which software will use my Visual Studio Code? Okay. So let us open in the Visual Studio Code. Okay. So I have opened it. Okay. So when I opened it, by default, what is there for my .vs code? Public src. But some folder is missing. What folder? Can you guess? Earlier one more folder is there. Now one folder is missing. What folder? For all of you, that folder will be there. But for me alone, that folder is not there. Node_modules. Yesterday I have seen there is one more other folder, right? See here, what are the folders, ma? VS Code, public src. Okay. So now, yeah, and I will explain each one. Okay. So now what I will do, I want to run this project, right? Okay. Go to terminal and click on terminal. Okay. So this will open in a terminal. This is equal to that command prompt, ma. This is equal to that command prompt. Instead of running there, we can run here and we can see the output. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just type the CLS. CLS means clear my screen. Okay. This is Windows command, not the VJS commands. Okay. And now I want to run my project, ma. So what is the command I should run? Don't write CD and all those things. See here, because already I am in the VJS expense project only. Okay. Since I am directly open this expense project, I don't need to run the CD command. What is the second command we have? npm install. npm install. We have second command is npm install. Okay. So that npm install is nothing but, so here this project we are having, right? This project is required multiple libraries. Okay. This project is required multiple libraries. So first what I will do, I'll run the project directly. Okay. npm, how to run it? Run dev. So let us see, it will give the lot of errors. Okay. And it will say there is what it is saying, why it is not there, why it is not internal or external command. It is showing all the errors, right? Okay. So because, so whenever you are creating a first time your VJS project, okay, you need to run the npm install. Npm install. When we need to run only first time. Okay. And why we need to run it? Why we need to run is, this library is like Angular or VJS is like a libraries. Okay. One framework. That framework internally will use the multiple libraries. Okay. Library is nothing but a piece of code which will do something. Okay. Just remember, library is nothing but some piece of code which will do something. Already they have written. So we have Bootstrap library, right? Something like that. They have different libraries. We want to use them. Correct, right? So this VJS is required the multiple libraries, right? I want to install all those libraries by program. I don't want to install manually. Okay. To do that, that is the reason we are running a command called npm install. Okay. npm install. So what this will do, you see the magic here, in the left side, see the magic. It will create a one new folder. Okay. That folder name is called node_modules. Okay. So let us see, just wait for 2 seconds and let us see. So there is a folder created, right? Okay. So now you understand this node module is a auto-generated folder. This node modules is a auto-generated. You can delete it, no problem. Go and delete it again. I don't want this folder. I'll delete it. Okay. Okay. I'll delete it. There is no harm in that. Now I want to regenerate it. Tell me how to do it. Whenever this node modules is there, simply you can run a npm install. Okay. npm install. So what it will do? It will automatically create that folder and it will download all libraries and place in your machine. Okay. Whenever you are joining into a new project, they will give this code. They will create the project and they will give to you. But there will not be node folder, node_module folder not will be there. Don't tense. And what command you need to run it? Node npm install. What this will do? It will automatically create that folder and it will download all libraries from internet and it will store in this here. Okay. So far it's clear, ma. Now we will say, what is this npm? We are saying npm start, npm run, npm. We are doing something, right? Then what is that npm? Okay. npm stands for node package manager. What is that, ma? Node package manager. Okay. So that is a one free open source library management website. What is that, ma? That is a open source. Open source means they are doing for free without any cost. You can use for any purpose. You can build the commercial application. You can build the free application also. But that tool is for free. Okay. So that type of softwares are called open source. Okay. And what it will do, it will manage all libraries. So what is library? Bootstrap is one library, right? Who written that library? some other people. So if I want to get it, I cannot go to that people, hey, give the bootstrap for me. I cannot ask that, right? So that is the reason what they will do. A group of people came and they have created one website called NPM. Okay. And what we can do, whoever develops a library, they can go to that website. Hey, I have developed this library. I will place in your website. If anybody wants, they can download this library from you for free. Okay. And they can download this library for free. So that what it will do finally, that NPM will manage the all libraries. All, it can be related to Angular, it can be related to Vue JS, it can be related to anything, anything you can place in that library. Okay. So now whenever we are typing npm install, what it will do, it will go to a website called npm org. Okay. So it will go to a website called npmjs.com. Okay. So here you can look for the, I want the bootstrap, right? So I can look for the bootstrap. So see, there is a bootstrap exact match came, right? So I'll click here. And if I want to install in my project, what is the command? npm I means install. I means install. Okay. npm install bootstrap. So automatically this library will come to my machine. I no need to download that files and all those things. I can say npm install like this. And I want Angular JS. So I can say npm install Angular. I want React. npm install React. So you can just specify that library name. Okay. So and what I am trying to do here, but here I am not specifying any library, right? I am saying npm install. I am not saying install bootstrap. Yeah, I am not saying you install some other software. I am just saying you install. But how this knows what are the things it should install? Somebody need to give directions for this guy. Okay. So hey software, you install only particular these libraries. Don't install the, in npm there will be like lakhs of libraries. We don't want lakhs of libraries, right? We want only particular libraries. Okay. First thing, what is the npm? npm is a node package manager, and which it is a nothing but a library management. Okay. And it is a open source. Clear? Okay. Now you can, if I want to search for any npm, what I can do? I can go to npm JS and I can search for anything here. Okay. So something Vue, I'll just search it. Okay. So here they have one Vue is there, right? So like this, I can click it. So what is the command npm I Vue? So like this, I can install anything. Okay. So this is nothing but okay. Let us go for. So now at least we have one npm. What is npm? You understand, right? npm is a one library management tool, and we can download all libraries from the npm. Okay. So here, whenever we are doing npm install, what is happening? All, so if I will open this folder and we'll see what is there. Okay. So I will open my, so you see what is the, there is one folder called @vue is there, right? So @vue is nothing but a one library. So that is nothing but a Vue.js library. Okay. So I'll go to some bottom. Okay. And there is a white is there, right? So that white is also like a another library. Okay. I want to install bootstrap. We all are done the bootstrap, right? So what is the command it has in the bootstrap? Earlier we have seen, right? What is the command? So npm. So let us copy here. Why do you want to write? Okay. I'll copy this for only demo sake, but we are not going to integrate bootstrap today, for only demo sake. So what I am done, you can write npm I or install, both are same only. I shortcut, install is a normal one. Okay. Both. So now it is installed, right? Let us open our node modules folder. Let us go here. There will be one folder called bootstrap. Okay. Where is this? Where is this? So let us verify. Where is the refresh? So we. Okay. So let us see. So whenever you install here, automatically this will be coming in the here. But let us see why this is not alone. See, there is a bootstrap folder automatically created, right? So automatically this will download the library from the npm site. So whenever we want, we can download this one. Okay, clear? So like this, I can do it. Okay. So now tell me, what is this a node modules folder, ma? This is nothing but a list of libraries for our project, and this folder is automatic generated folder. Don't go and add anything and don't go and delete anything. Okay. So it is automatically generated. Whenever you want to regenerate it again, what is the command you can do? npm install. That's all. Automatically that folder will be created. All libraries will be included. We don't need to do anything. Okay. So now tell me, should we need to consider anything about this node modules? We are not going to write a single line inside that folder. Okay. That is automatically generated one. Why do you want to write anything over there? Okay. So that is the reason we will not consider this folder at all. Clear? This is only for library management. Okay. Now let us go for the .vs code ma. Okay. What is this one ma? VS code. So which ID we are using? Which ID we are using? ID means this tool ma. Tool, what tool we are using it? Visual Studio Code, right? So this Visual Studio Code will have some settings. Okay, this Visual Studio Code have some settings. All those settings will be stored in the this .vs code file. You understood? So this is not related to our project. This is related to Visual Studio Code. If there are any settings I want to create, and thus all these settings will be added in the which file? Here, Visual Studio Code. Okay. So in this file also we are not going to write anything. This is also for only for Visual Studio Code purpose. This is not for our purpose. Okay. And now tell me, should I need to write anything here? No, this is not required. And should I need to write anything here? No. Okay. So, and the third folder is a public. If I want to keep any images or something, we'll keep there. Okay. But we will not write that code also over there. Okay. We will not write any code in the public also. Okay. So for now, just leave the public. So in these three folders, we will not write anything. So, and what is the next folder? SRC. Okay. In any Vue project or any JS projects, you will be writing all your code only inside that folder. That folder is nothing but a SRC. The all other things are dummy folder. We no need to do anything over there. Okay. So where we will write all our code inside the SRC. Clear? Okay. So before going SRC, I will explain the remaining things also. Okay. And there is a .ignore file. Okay. What is this folder? .git ignore. So JIT is a one software to store all our code. Okay, not related to the project. It will store your project code in some place. Suppose my laptop is formatted, I will lose entire code, right? Instead of losing this one, what I will do? I will use a JIT software and store in the some cloud. Cloud means some other machine I will store it. Suppose even if my machine is formatted, what will happen? My data will be there, right? I can get it from there. So that is the purpose we will use the JIT. Now tell me, is JIT ignore is related to project? No, it is only related to the source code management. Okay, source code management. Okay, and now there is index.html, right? I will open it last. So and there is a package.log.json is there, right? This is also automatically generated one. Okay, this is also automatic. You can delete it, not a problem. You can delete this, and what I can do? npm install. Automatically this file will be created. Clear? Automatically this file will be created. So don't consider this file also. This is important. Okay. And now very important file is called package.json. What is the important file? Very important. That much important. Okay. This is the same for Angular also. There is no difference at all. Okay. In Angular also we'll be having node modules. Here also we'll be having node modules. There also we'll have a package.json. Here also we'll have a package.json. Everything will be same. Here there is no difference so far. Okay. So what is the important file? Package.json. So I have asked one simple question, right? How program knows what are the libraries it need to download? There are lakhs of libraries are there, right? How it knows? Because we will specify all libraries in this file only, package.json. So here we can say, hey, I want this library. You go and add the what library you wanted. See, earlier what library I have added? Bootstrap. Automatically it is added to the dependencies, right? So whatever the library you want, you can simply go and add the here. Okay. Do you know JSON, right? What is a JSON? Key and value pair. See, this is a key or not? And this is a one object. We can have an object type also, right? So inside the object, what we have? This is a key. This is a value. This is a key. This is a value. Okay. So this is your library name, and this is your version. Which version? What is the library version? Okay, what is the library version? Okay, so this is your project name, and like this is your library name, this is your project. So what version we are using? Vue version 3. What Vue version we are using? 3. Okay, there are two versions, is there? 2 and 3. Currently we are teaching the 3 version. Okay, yes. Okay, so I will explain this project and we will start it. Okay, so what is the important file? Package.json. Please, very important. Okay, so inside the package.json, first let us see what is there. Okay, so it is very simple JSON. Okay, correct, right? This is one object. So inside the object I have a name. So name is nothing but your project name. You can keep anything, no problem. This is auto generated only, right? I did not write anything. Okay, and version. What is my version? My project version for now you can be 0, and tomorrow you can keep 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, you can version, we can increase our version also. Okay, and this is a script is there, right? I will explain in a short. Okay, I will explain the sometime. And what is the command we want to develop? Okay, there are two things, ma, dependencies and dev dependencies. Okay, dependencies, dev dependencies. Dependencies means which are the libraries required for our project. That is called dependencies. Tell me what is the dependencies? Which are the libraries required for our project is called dependencies. And then what is dev dependency, ma? Dev dependency means for developing this project, what library I want it for developing only, for writing the code, for executing. Like if I once my developing is done, I will place in some website, right? That is nothing but executing. Developing means whatever we are doing, right? That is nothing but developing. Yesterday you have added one about.html and automatically it reloaded, right? Who reloaded automatically? Some program, right? So that program is nothing but a dev dependency. So whatever the software library required for your development, that is called a dev dependency. And whatever the libraries it is required for running your project, original project, then that libraries we are calling it as a dependencies. Okay, dev means it is required only for developing, that is not required for the executing. Okay, and dependencies means it is required for developing as well as running. Clear? Okay, so in interview they are going to ask this question. Even you can go for Vue or a Angular. Okay, they are going to, what is the difference between the dependencies and dev dependencies? Okay, so dependencies will require for the project, dev dependency for only running the project it is required. Okay, right. So this is the file, ma. Okay, now you see the script, ma, script. Okay, so these are the shortcut commands for our project. These are the shortcut commands for our project. Okay, so these are the shortcut command for our project. So what is the command we are running, ma, normally? What is the command we are running it? Tell me. Npm. I want to install, I have done the installation, right? I want to start it. Npm run dev, right? Okay, so this dev, your Vue.js project internally will be running on a one library called white. Okay, white. Okay, so this is the library. So what I will do, instead of running a dev, I will write a white command. Okay, let us see whether it's running or not. Okay, so what it is saying, white is missing imports or something. Okay, so let us go here. Let us remove this. So first let me install the npm install. So let us done. Okay, so it is done, right? Now tell me how to run it, ma. Npm run next dev. Okay, so whenever you are running npm run dev, internally it will call the dev. What is the value here? White. So it will call the white. Okay, internally it will call it. But let us so automatically it started, right? So now what I can do, I can simply click here. Okay, I can click here to run my project. Okay, so here 127.0.01 is there, right? This is nothing but a IP address of your mission. IP address of your mission. For every mission there is a one separate IP address. Okay, for all missions only one IP address common, that is nothing but this address 127.0.0.1 and colon 5173 is there, right? That is your port number. Port number means every application will run on a different port. Port means every application will run on a different port. Okay, two applications cannot use the same port. Every application should be different. Okay, so that is the reason. What is the VJS it is using, ma? 5173. But we can change this that port also. We can change it, not a problem. By default, what is the port number? 5173. Okay, so either I can run like this or I can go localhost. Localhost colon. What I can do? 4202. For Angular, I will use a 4202. Okay. So, but here, what is the port number, ma? 5173. So I got the same output, right? So far it's clear, right? So first we have created the project, and what I have done, ma? What we have done? We have explained what is each folder. Correct, right? What is the first folder? VS Code. It is only for Visual Studio Code, not for us. What is the second folder? Auto generated. What it will be there? All libraries. What is the third one? Public. So that let us keep. I don't want. Okay. And what is the SRC? All our source code, whatever you are going to write, login page, welcome page, or register, all your code, where it will be there inside the SRC. Okay. And now tell me what is this package? Package.log.json. That is auto generated. We no need to consider at all. And what is the package.json? This is the important file. It will have information about the what are the libraries our project is using. What are the libraries I want to use it. All the information. Where you will write it? You will write inside the where what is the file name? Package.json file. Okay. Yes. And there is a readme.md is there, right? So this readme.md is nothing but only suppose I am a new project developer. Okay. I am a new developer. Okay. I am a new developer. I don't know anything about the project. Okay. But I want, so what I will do whenever a new developer is coming, they don't know what they want to do, right? So here we will write some steps to run the project. So this is nothing but a documentation. Hello user, you can read this documentation, how to run your project, how to do these things. All these things we will write inside the this readme.md. Okay. So what will be there in the readme.md, ma? Only instructions to the other developers. That's all. This is not related to project. Nothing. Only how to run your project. What are the commands you need to do, and all commands we will place it over there. Okay. So like this. So clear, ma? Okay. And what is the last file, ma? White data config data JSON file. What is the last file, ma? White data. So your Vue.js will be running on a one library. What library I told you? White. White. Okay. For that library, if you want to write any configuration, that configuration will be adding in the white data config data JS file. Clear, ma? So here we no need to we no need to go in depth in this file. Okay. What is the white.config file? That is nothing but a configuration for white library. And what is this readme.md? Tell me what is that readme.md? Instructions for the other developers. What is this package.json? What? Tell me whatever you understand. Tell me, that's not a problem. It is nothing but what are the libraries we are using in the project. We'll write that information in the package.json. And what is this package.lock? This is auto generated. Okay. And I'll explain this one. And what is this src? All source code will be there where, ma? In the src. Okay. And what is the node modules? Library, all libraries. We can delete it and automatically it will generate it. Okay. And this VS code is what? This is only for Visual Studio Code settings. Okay. So far it's clear, right? Now I will go for a index.html. Okay. So first I will ask one question. They will be asking how your Vue.js project will be loaded. So what I am doing, ma? Yeah, so terminal is a, you can run this project. Okay, you are starting. Okay, you are saying 127 dot, you are npm run dev, you are running it automatically. This library it is installing this one, right? So here, so far what we have learned in the HTML, if you want to display anything, we need to write the HTML page, right? You see in the URL, is there in HTML, ma? /1.html, 2.html, anything. Without this HTML, so far at least one file also will not work for us. Correct, right? So how this is working here? We are saying only localhost 5173, but how it identifies it is loading one website and it is showing something? How it knows that information? Your question you are able to understand, right? If I want to say 1.html, I need to say 1.html and automatically in the browser it will be there 1.html, right? But here I am not loading any HTML file, not 1.2, 2. Nothing, right? How project is loading these files? Okay, so this is what you are going to understand. Okay, so in any project there will be so many things will be running behind the scenes. Okay, you need to understand how it will be working fine. Okay, so now we will go for our project. So first there is index.html is there, right? So index.html is the first file which will be running in your application. Okay, so whenever we are loading our browser, so what I will do, I'll go to inspect. We know how to inspect, right? Go to network. So what I will do, just reload this one, ma. Okay. So what will be there? So, and there will be index.html, ma, first. Okay. So there is this is not index.js. So let us run this. So whenever you are reloading this, what will happen is first there is a file called index.js will be index.html file will be loaded. Okay. So first this file will be loading in the browser. So let us see what it is there here, ma. This is a doc type. Do you know everybody doc? What is a doc type, right? What is a doc type? What new version? It will specify the HTML version. Okay. And do you know what is the head tag, ma? What is the head tag? If you want to write any script imports and we'll do all things in the head section. And what is the body? We'll write all things in the body, right? Okay. So here and we have added a favicon. And there is a one important attribute, this one. See, what is this one? Viewport. Okay, not media query. This is a meta tag. A meta tag. Whenever you want to see the responsiveness, definitely you need to have a this tag. Whenever you need a responsiveness, what you need to this tag should be automatically browser created, right? I did not add a single file. Browser is automatically created. Okay. So and what is the title tag, ma? White tab. So I want to change it to my expense project. Can I change it or not? So let me change it and check it, ma. Automatically expense it is changed, right? So that is no magic. Okay. So tell me first which file will be loaded, ma, in the browser? Index.html file. It will not load your about your. It will not load your login page. Nothing. It will load which page, ma? This index.html page. Okay. And we will see. We'll go one by one. Whenever we don't know anything, we'll stop over there. Okay. So and we know what is this div, ma? What is this div? And we are saying div id. We know what is id also, right? Here nothing is there. They are writing simply empty div. Okay. And here they are writing some script. So script. What is the purpose of script tag, ma? To load the any JS files. To load any JS files, right? So what JS file it is loading? What JS file? Very important. They will ask the what. Tell me about the Vue JS project flow. Then you need to say first it will load the index.html. From index.html, what script we are loading? Main.js. Then we will go to the main.js. Okay. At end of the class, we'll see the full flow. For now, yeah. Do you see why is there any great code is there, ma? No, right? So what I will do? I will write the hello world. I can write it, right? This is HTML file only, right? So let us see what will happen, whether it will be coming or not. Okay. Whether it's coming anywhere. You see, this is coming somewhere, right? Okay. So this is HTML file only. What I will do, I will remove this div and I will write the hello world. Okay. So let us see. What happened? Whenever I removed a div, only I removed an empty div only. There is no content also, and entire file is gone. Okay, we will understand how they are using that div and where they are using that div, and we'll see that. Okay, so for now, what is the starting file, ma? Index.html file. There is no great code, nothing, with simply one plain HTML file. That's all. Apart from the script import itself, there is no great code at all. Correct, right? Only simple. Okay, so I will remove my this code, and what I will do, I will add the whatever the earlier it was there, ma, div, and let it be there. Okay, so this means that whenever we are writing, we are loading this file, there is a relationship between this div and our project. Okay, so what is the ID for this one, ma? App is there, right? I will just change the app1 to app1. Okay, so let us reload. What happened? Enter gone. So that means that there is a some, always we should keep in the one div, and that name, what is the name we should keep, ma? App. Okay, so for now let us change back to the app, ma. Okay, so let us change it. So now our automated project came, right? So please remember, we are not going to write a single line of code also here in this file. We will not touch this file at all. Okay, clear? So this is for only demo sake only. I have seen this, but we are not going to write a single line of code in this file. Clear? In Vue or in Angular also, same index.html file will be there. We are not going to touch a single line also. Everybody is clear? Okay. So and I want to understand what it is there, what this line it is doing. Okay. And what we are trying to do, ma, here first time main.js. Let us go to that main.js, ma. Okay, so I will open the src folder. Tell me what is the file it is there? Main.js. Okay, so this is your main application. Okay, first whenever we are loading browser, which file will be loaded, ma? Index.html. In the index.html, which file it is, which JS it is loading? Main.js. Okay, main.js. In Angular also it will load the main.js only. Okay, so next, what is the first flow? It will load the index.html, then it will go to the main.js. Now we will understand what is this code. Okay, so anybody understand what is this hash, ma? You have written jQuery, right? Dollar and hash, and what is the meaning? ID selector, right? It will say select the ID. So now you see these guys are selecting the app. So what is the index.html? I have it app. So whenever I am changing, this is not working, right? So I will save app1. Okay, gone, right? Now I will go to my Vue.js and I will write a app1 here. Okay, so what to tell me? Hash app1. Okay, automatically came, right? So now tell me there is a relation between this file and the other file, right? You understood? So there we can keep any name, not a problem. We need to understand the flow only. We can keep any name. Okay. By default name is a app. We can keep, but we can keep any name. Whatever the name you are keeping in the index.html, same name we should keep in the main.js. This is for only demo sake. Okay. We are not going to change that name. We are not going to rename that thing. Only you need to understand how each link is going, which there should not be any magic. I am adding one ID, automatically it is coming. That is like a magic. He is doing something and you are getting. We in software, it should not have magic. We need to understand how this is linking with the other one. Okay. So that is the reason. Now what I want to do, I will revert it back. Okay. So since I can keep any name, I will revert it back to the app. Okay. File, save all. Okay. So again I will get it. Okay. Now I got it right. Now tell me from where I am going. First I have gone to the index.html. From index.html where I am going, main.js. Okay. So here I will go to main.js. So yeah. So here I will write one syntax. Okay. Here I will write a syntax to in Vue.js. For everything we'll be creating like a application. For everything we'll be creating like a application. Do you know what is a method? What is a method? A function which will do the something. Correct, right? A function group of statements which will perform a some task. So this createApp also like a one function. CreateApp also like a one function. It is who created this function means a Vue.js guys created. We don't need to write that function. Already they have created. So whenever we are using that function, it will create the Vue.js like Vue.js application. It will do all other stuff. So what we need to do, whenever starting we have to create it, we need to write this line. So do you know what is this line, Constant app is equal to one method. So this is just variable only, right? So app is a one, we can keep any name, not a problem. You can keep any name. Okay. And why I'm creating, so to work with the VJS project, you need to call this line create app. Okay. Should I did I write a single line here? No, right? Automatically this is created only, right? Why we are seeing this one? You need to understand what each line is doing. If you're not understanding what each line is doing, then very difficult to write the program. Okay. We no need to write all these lines by manually. It will do automatically. We need to understand why they have written this one. Clear? Okay. So whenever I want to use this create app, first I need to import it. Yesterday we have seen import and export, right? So if you want to use any other place, what we need to do? Those guys need to export it. We need to import it. Okay. So since I am using it, what I am doing, I am importing. So everybody understand what is this import? So now I want to use these two other lines are there. I will explain what it is. Okay. Okay. So far this line is clear, right? Clear, right? Okay. And I will explain these two lines also. Okay. So whenever your project is started, I want to start my project, right? So that is the reason there is a method called app.mount. So it will specify start my application. Okay. This will specify start my application, run my application. Okay. So now tell me, so far what are the things we have, So far what are the things we have? So here we have a creating a application is there, and we have used a mount option for what purpose? To start the application purpose. Okay. And on what were the, so do you know what is a CSS, external CSS, What is external CSS? To write the multiple styles, right? Suppose now you are going to develop a project, right? Definitely in some places, all the pages, there will be some common code. Where you will write all this common code? You will write one separate file, right? So that separate file we will be calling it as a global styles. What style, Global style. Same that file only. I can keep any name. I can keep styles.css, a.css, like we know that, right? So same thing here. They will be having a one file called main.css. So main.css is nothing but your global styles. Main.css is nothing but a global. If you are adding here entire project, you can use it, If you are adding here entire project, you can use it. Clear? So let me. So now you understand they are importing the styles also. Okay. So far this will be creating a Angular Vue application, and this will start the application, and they are using the some file names. You can keep any file name. So go to your assets folder. Okay. Now we'll go for each folder here. Okay. Now there is assets. So in any project, asset means you will be writing CSS files. You will be writing JavaScript files, some separate JavaScript files, and you will be adding images, nice images. All your those things will be placed inside the asset folder. Okay. Now we'll not write any code over there. What will be there, Our images, our CSS, our JavaScript. Clear? What is the things it will be there in the asset ma? Nobody will tell like this. Okay. Why I'm teaching is, so no, they'll directly start writing the code itself. Okay, but you will not understanding. So yesterday people are asking why this many folder are created, what is the use. So you need to understand each folder. So that is the reason I am explaining it. Okay. So what is asset will be there. So if I am writing any CSS, all CSS I will place inside the asset. If I want to load any images, I will place all my images inside the asset. If I want to write separate JavaScript, I'll keep all them in the there. Okay. So we will not write the our original code. I will not write my screens. I will not write anything. Only their helping things, images, CSS like this. I will keep it over there. Okay. Clear. So now I'll close this now. Okay. So see, this is a one icon and this is a both are CSS. Okay. This. So now I will go for the components and router and all these things. So now everybody understand what is this Vue JS is there, right? Okay. So now we all know all these things, and Vue JS is a created app and it is doing okay. And this create app is taking a one argument ma. Create app is taking one argument, right? What argument it is taking a app. Okay. So and if you go to import app, so what from which file it is starting ma? App.vue. Okay. In Vue JS we will not create a.html, b.html. Okay. We are going to create a file called .vue. What extension ma? We are going to write HTML code only, but what extension we will be doing it? .vue. Wherever you are seeing .vue, that is nothing but a Vue.js file. Instead of writing HTML, we will be writing a .vue only. Clear, everybody? Okay. So now what I am trying to do here, I am trying to this is what import means. What it we are importing a file from the another file. What is this file? It is saying app.vue. So let us go to app.vue ma. So here it is there. Okay. Here it is there. So here they have written the some code. Okay. They have written the some code. So here they have written. Okay. So now here the create application is saying what is the main page for your application. What is the first page? I can say instead of main page, I can say what is the first page for your application. So what this guy is saying app. Okay. So this app is there, right? Now let us go to this app.vue. So let us go to app.vue, and what it is there ma, I will explain each and individual. Okay. So here what it is there ma, we have one script. Okay. I'll explain what is script inside that one. Let us forget about it. Okay. And we have some what is the next one? We have template. And what is the last we have? What is the last one we have? Style. Okay. Okay. No. This one style is so the last one is nothing but a style ma. Okay. So let me right click and format the document. Okay. So this is nothing but a. So how many things we have in this .vue file ma? Three things. What is the first one? Script. What is the second one? Template. What is the third one? Style tag. So do you know what is the use of style tag in HTML ma? What is this? Tell me. To write the internal styles. To write the internal styles. Do you know what is the script tag ma? What is the script tag? To write the JavaScript tag. Okay, JavaScript code. So here in the Vue.js, we will write all code in one file itself. Okay, we will not maintain separate files. JS, CSS, we will not maintain three files. Okay, we will write all in one code. In a single file, we are writing all code, right? That is the reason Vue.js will be calling it as a single file component. Single file component, SFC. Tell me what is SFC ma? Single file component. Why we are saying single file component? We will write the HTML, we will write the JavaScript, we will write the CSS also. Where we will write all these things inside the one file only. What is that file name? .vue file. Correct, right? Okay. .vue file. So that is the reason in Vue, what is the, we will be calling it as ma? SFC. Okay. S for single single file component. Clear? Okay. So now so here we have some lines now. Okay. So I will forget all these lines and we have some template. Okay. Now we'll go each one. So inside the script, okay, inside the script, first you write the setup. Okay, you write the setup. I will explain why you want to write the setup in later. For now, just remember like a setup. Okay, I will explain. Okay, don't worry. Okay. So and I will explain all these lines. And what is the second thing we have? It ma template. Okay. So whatever the screen you want to write it, you go and write inside the template. Okay, so whatever yesterday you have developed all very nice screens, right? Copy all your entire code and paste it inside the where you need to paste it inside the template folder. Okay, inside the template folder. Okay, now I want to write the styles. Now tell me where I need to write, Sandhya. Where I need to write my all styles inside the style tag. Inside the style tag, I can copy my all internal styles from there and I can directly paste inside the here. Okay, so for now what I will do, I will remove everything. I will keep, okay, I will remove this entire thing. I don't want this view admin, nothing. I will have a empty screen and then we will start developing the one by one and we'll start developing the one by one. Can we do together, ma? So what I want to do, I don't want this their page echo on left side, right side. I don't want everything. Okay, I want to clean everything and we want to start from the scratch. Clear? Okay, for this reason what I will do, I don't want this output, ma. Okay, okay, now what I will do, let me, so here I have something. So whatever the header is there, right? Okay, I'll remove everything. And what is the styles is there, right? I don't want to use their styles, ma. I don't like at all. Okay, because I will write nice styles than them. So what happened? Empty, it is created. It is very clear, right? Okay, and there is some script is there, right? Let us for now let us leave it, or you don't want means you can remove it. Okay, like this. So it is clear where this is your first page. Okay, so which page where we are trying to do all this work, ma? Where we are trying to do all this work? In the app data view dot app dot v component. Correct, right? Okay, so we'll develop. So now what I want to do, we want to develop our first page. So what is our first page? So expense project. Okay, suppose today I want to develop the login page. So I will not write all this bootstrap code and styles. I'll write a simple form and I will show the example. Okay, and we will do more things. Okay, so now tell me, I want to do one thing, ma. Okay, tell me where I need to write all my code, ma. Templates. Okay, right? Tell me what code I need to write it. You write all your HTML code. I want on div. Okay. Okay, what is happening, ma? Why it is not? So let me install the. So yesterday I have installed the Volar extension, right? So go and install the Volar extension if you are not installed. Okay. So this Volar install, this is nothing but it will help you to run the commands, ma. Okay. Error while try downloading. Exceeding count, anonymous information and blocked. So again, what, ma? So it is showing some error from me. Okay, let me see this time. If it is not installed, I'll try to do it. Okay, try downloading manually. Okay, so I think yesterday it is installed, ma. Or today it is not get installed. That is fine. So I will do this. So this extension will only help for writing the code. It will not do anything magic. Okay. And now tell me how to do things, ma. So let me one thing. Let me do one thing. So there is a right click. And okay, let me try it. So it is installed for now. Okay. So earlier it is not installed. For everybody it will install. Okay. So now I want to write one div, ma. Okay. So let us complete. Let us complete the code, ma. What I want to do? I want login dialog, right? Tell me login. What is the one I want? Username. Input dialog. Okay. Next password. What I want, right? Input. Okay. So let us reload our code, ma. What is happening? It is displaying, right? Why it is displaying in the center? If I am not right, I have removed all my styles, and why it is removed? It is displaying in the center. Okay, this is because if you go to your main.js, it is importing one super style, right? What is the style name? Main.css file. Okay, if you go to that main.css, go to us where it is there, assets main.css. Okay, go there and see. This guy is using hash and they are doing something. They want to set something and all these things, right? I don't like their styles at all. What I want to do? Remove everything. Okay, I don't want to, man. So this is my project. I will do whatever I want. Why I want to depend on. Let us reload now. Yeah, automatically it went to top right. So this is the reason whenever you are adding, what will happen? Sometimes it will be going the right side. Sometimes it will be going the bottom. So your styles will not be working perfectly. Okay. Now what I have done? I went to the main.css. I cleared out everything. Now I will build from the scratch. Wherever I want to do it, I will do it from the scratch. Clear, right? Now I can write my login page. Okay. Let it keep it. I don't have any problem with that import. Let me leave it for now. Okay. I'll tell you what is that base and we'll do that. Do you know what is the SAS and all those things, ma? We have learned SAS, right? SCSS in the last class. Okay. Okay. We'll go there. First, we'll write our some code. We'll write it. Okay. So what I want to do right now, I want to write a login page. So yeah, login, username, password. I want one button only, right? Tell me what I have to do. I'll go to here and write a button. How to write a button, ma? Button. Login. So that's all. My login page came. So with this one, I am done with the project, right? That's all. So you can write your own pages like this. Okay. So, but what I want to do, I want to write a project like a project writer. I don't want to write a practice like these things. If I want to write like this, I can write in the simple HTML, writer. Why you want to write like this? Okay. I am not going to write like this. So do whenever you are practicing the first initial stage, right? I want the header. I want the header. I want the left side bar. I want the footer. How many pages you have written that header, ma? How many pages you have written? Have you remember? Now all the pages you need to write it. Otherwise your links will not work out. Whenever you have written in the initial SS toggle project, right? In all the pages you need to give a link, right? Otherwise what you will say, sir, some page my link is not working. Why it is not working? That page, that code is missing. In other pages it is there. Okay. But in Angular or Vue.js, we are not going to repeat our code. We are not going to repeat our code. What is the use of frameworks? Doing things simpler only our frameworks will be using, right? So that is the reason don't write any code in the this main.html. Okay. So this is okay for demo purpose only. I have shown it, right? So whenever I want to write one component, whenever I want to do some particular thing, what we need to do, we need to create a one separate component. Suppose I want login component, ma. So for that one, what I need to do? I need to write a separate code for the login. I want to write the registration. So I should not write anything here. I have to create a separate file. I have to create a separate file. So can we create a separate files, ma? Okay. Can we create a separate file? So what I will do for now, I will delete everything. I'll keep empty. Okay. So I'll say, I am going to write it. Okay. Okay. So for now, let it be there. Okay. So now what I want to do, so what is the first file, ma? First, which file will be loaded? Index.html. From index.html, where it will go? Main.js. From main.js, where it will go? App.vue file. Okay. See, there is a link between one file to one file, right? So now we are reaching in the app.js file. This is your main file. This is your main file. If you are adding anything, it will be coming here. But I want to write my login page, right? I should not write here. Okay. So this is the reason for every functionality you write separate component, separate component. Okay. So let us go here. First page, what I want to do here, login page. So I will write a login page. Okay. And what is the second page? Registration page. I'll write a registration page. And third page, what I want to do, I want a header. I want left side. I want this right side. I want footer. I want the layout, right? Don't write all layout in one file here in Angular or Vue.js. We will do differently. We are not going to copy the same code in 10 files or 20 files. We are going to write only once and we are going to use multiple times. Okay, clear. And for demo today I will do with the header. For tomorrow we'll do all those things. Okay, so here, please remember whenever you are seeing this one, right? So top one is a one component. The center one is a one component. This left side is a one component, and this one is a one component. Okay, and we will mix them all in a one place. Okay, and automatically the remaining everything will be displayed. Clear. So for now, what we'll do, I want to create my own component. I don't want to write anything in the app.vue file. I want to create a my file. Okay. So do you know how to create a file, ma? Do you know how to create a file? Just to go to component folder. Okay, right click new file. How to create a new HTML file? Just a new file and we can create a same thing. View also we can create a right click and you can add a new file. So tell me what page I want to do. I want to write the login page. I want to write the login. Okay, so I will say login dot. What file I should write ma? View. Why I should write view? I'm going to write the Vue.js, so I should write a view file. Okay, so that's all. Okay, I have written ma. So is there any great code? No, nothing. So I directly don't write anything directly. If I want to write, this is a SFC file, right? SFC means what? Single file component. So first thing, what tag I will use? Okay, script tag. Okay, script tag. For script tag, I should write one variable attribute setup. Okay, so I will keep empty. For now, I'll keep empty, but that is optional. You no need to write that all. If you are not writing anything, that you no need to write it. Okay. What is the second thing I want to write it? Template. Okay. So template. Okay. So let me write the template. Okay. Let us close this template, ma. Close. Okay. I close. And what is the next thing I want to write it, ma? Style writer. Like this. Okay. So anybody have any doubt, ma? No, right? Hmm? Let me write code. You write the code whatever you want to do. Okay. So let us write the div. So what I will say, login, and write the login page ma div username. Okay. And what I will do, input tag. So write the next div password. Next, what I need to do, I want to write the login button. Okay. Login, and I want another registration button also. I want to write it. Okay. So what I will do, I will say button login. Sorry. Okay. Login. So this code already everybody know, right? This is HTML code. Don't ask sir why you are writing all this code. This is HTML code only. Okay. What I want to write down anchor tag. Okay. So I will say registration. Okay. Registration. I will do what we want to do. Okay. So we'll give a links tomorrow. For now, we'll see what is our page. So I have added a login page, right? I'll go to here. Where is my login page, ma? How I want to see it? I have written some code, but I want to see my output, right? How I will show? No, I cannot write anything, okay? Because I have written my own file, right? My output will not be coming over there. My output will not be. Then how can I see my output? I cannot see anything, right? So here there is a concept called import. Okay, I'll let you show. So there is a login we have written, right? Go to your main.js, like go to your main app.vue file. Okay, and remove this one. Okay, and import this file. So what is my file name? Import. So what is my file name? Login. I'll say login component. I'll say login. Okay. From where it is there? From where it is there? Dot slash components slash what is the file name? Login.vue. Okay. So what I am doing? I gone to the app.vue and I am importing this file. Okay, I am importing this file. I want to see my output, right? So where if I am writing in app.vue only, my output is coming. Okay. So that is the reason. What is the tag name I am using? A login, right? I'll go here and I'll write like a tag. I'll write like a tag. Okay. So generally there is no tag with this one in the HTML, right? But I am writing my component. I am displaying. Okay. File, save this. Okay. File, save, and let us go here. Let us reload. What is happening? What is happening? My login.vue, I have added, right? Setup is there and registration is there. And, no. Here automatically this work. Okay. So let us reload. So nothing, it is getting displayed. Okay. So what is the reason it is not getting displayed? So let us open our okay. So what I will do, I'll just check this import statement alone. Okay. Template. So let me try to do like this. Any import problem? Okay, so it is reloaded ma. Okay, now once it is reloaded, automatically came right. Okay, so there is only problem with the this import line, and let me delete it. So now what is the second step I have done ma? I have created my login page, and what is the next step I have done? I have gone to the for seeing output only. Okay, what I have done? I have written one import statement, and what is the component name? You can write anything ma. Here you can write anything, but here only you need to write what is the file name. What is my file name? Login.view. So if you are writing capital login.view, you need to write the capital login.view here. Okay, like this. So now I have added the login tag. Suppose in my file I want 2 times this login page. In HTML, what we need to do? We need to write the duplicate code again, right? If I want to write it 2 times, my login page I want to write 2 times. In HTML, what I need to do? Go to your which file I'm writing my all my code. Login view, right? Tell me. Copy this code. I want 2 times ma, like this. Now go under reload your page. 2 times came right. I want 3 times. Tell me how to do it. Tell me how to. This is the way right. In HTML, I want to write SS tag alert form. Same form I want to print 2 times in the page itself. What you will do? You will write the code again. You need to copy paste right. Otherwise, how it will come 2 times? It will not come right. Then what I need to do? I need to write the same code right. But in Angular or Vue, we no need to do like this. Okay. So here I will remove all these things. Okay. How many times I have written ma? Only 1 time. Okay. But how many times I want to print? 2 times. Go to your app.view. Here there is one tag is there right. Just copy this tag and use multiple times. How many times I want write? 4 times. Okay. See how many times it came? 4 times. So how many times you are going to write your component? Only once. And where you can use it? You can use it anywhere inside the total view application. You can use anywhere wherever you want. You no need to write the same style in other places. You can just copy this tag wherever you want to have it. You can have it. Clear? So we are going to write what is the use of component? We are going to write once, and we are going to use in multiple places. I can use it multiple times also. Clear? So like this I can create it. So now what is the component I have created ma? Login component. Okay. So let us go for next component. What is the next component ma? Registration. Okay. Let us go to registration component. Tell me, we need to do fast this time. Okay. Tell me what I need to do. Right click a new file. Tell me fast. Registration data view file. So let us go to registration. Tell me what I need to do. Script. Script tag. What I need to do. Setup. Okay. Next template. Okay. Template. Okay. Next what I need to do. Style tag. Okay. Style. Okay. Right. Clear. Right. I want to write the registration page. Right. Tell me what is the registration. Tell me code. Code. I want the code fast. Div. I'll say registration. Okay. Registration. Suppose think I am done with the registration. I did not write the fields. Think like I know how to write HTML, right? Suppose you will believe me, right, to know it. So I have written the registration total form. Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to print the registration over there. Okay. Tell me what is the way again. Again, what is the way? Again, import the component. Import. Tell me registration. You can keep any name. From. So which file? So just add dot slash components slash. What is the file name? Registration.view. Okay. Now what I need to do here? Tell me. So what is my tag name here, ma? Registration. So just use the registration. Okay. So you can use like this or you can close anything way. Both are fine only, ma. Okay. Let us go here. Yeah. So registration came right. If you have written your form will be coming. Okay. Now I want to write the another form, ma. I want to write this page. Okay. Now I want to write this page. Welcome to this one. Okay. Something. Or I want to write this form. This is nothing but add expense form. Now what I need to do? Tell me. I need to create the add expense page. I need to create another page, right? Tell me how to do this. Fast this time. Right click. New file. So always creating a right click. It is difficult for me. What I will do? I can copy paste right, and I can change whatever I want. So if I'm copy pasting, what is the only advantage? I no need to declare the script tag, template tag, style tag. Already it is there, right? Simply I can change whatever I want. Okay. So you can do whichever the way you want, right? So let me reload it. What is the page I want it? Add expense page. Okay. And that's all. I'll go to here and I'll say add expense. Something like this. Okay. Now I want to see this output here, ma. Tell me how to do this fast. Okay. So app, expense, right? Add expense. What is the file name? Add expense.view. So what is the tag I should use here? Add. Don't concentrate here. What is my tag name here? Add expense. Okay. Just close this. Okay. Let us save it. Let us go here and check it, ma. Add expense is there, registration is there, correct, right? All pages are coming one by one, right? Like this, you can, for now, you can complete all the pages. Okay. For tomorrow, whenever you are coming Monday, you don't focus on the left side, right side, top, nothing. Okay. What I want to do? I want to create all your components by Monday. Clear? Okay. For this one, don't focus on this left side, right side. I will make them in the left side, right side. You don't focus on the left side, right side, and header, bottom. I will make it everything. For now, you write one component for left side. Okay. Sidebar. Let us create one component for sidebar, ma. Fast. How to do it? Right click, new file. So instead of new file, I can copy this, right? Where is add expense? Copy, paste, and right click, rename, sidebar dot view. So what I will do, I will add all links, ma. Okay. Add links here. Okay. Add links here. Okay. So your responsibility is you create one sidebar component and only add the links. Only add the links. I will take care how to add in the left side, right side, and all those things we will do in the Monday's class. Clear? And okay. And yeah, okay. See, we have 19 files, right? In 19 file, you are going to write only one sidebar. Don't write 19 sidebars. We are going to write only one sidebar. Clear for everybody? And we are going to write only one header. This is one header is there, right? I am going to write only one header. And there is one footer is there, right? This one I can add it like a this footer. Either this is not this is something different, and we can have a only one footer, website footer. Okay. Don't create multiple footers, and you need to concentrate only in the center area. What is the center area? Expense is there, and here something else is there. So you create these pages. So how can I, sir? How do I know that names? It's very easy. Open your project. What is the file name here? Login data HTML. So what component you should create? Login data view. Go to second one. What it is there? Registration data. What is the component you should create? Registration.view. We'll go for third one. What it is there? Dashboard.html. What you should create, ma? Dashboard.view. Okay. Like this, you create all the components, and don't write like this tables and all those things. Okay. We are now experts in the HTML and CSS. Okay. Don't do like this. For now, for tomorrow, you can create empty pages. Okay. Empty pages or empty components. But whenever you are coming, the login page is there, right? So I told you you need to use the either one of the login page where so here I have given one example, right? So you write your login component like this. Each one login component should be different. Don't copy one code in another page. Okay. Everyone should have a different login pages. Okay. You create your login component and you write this code in that and just add the tag in the app. Tomorrow I will make it how to add a links, how to add look like a website, and all those things we will see tomorrow. Clear? So for today work, you need to create the login component, registration component, and make your own registration pages. It should be looking good. Okay. On Monday, don't come with that table login, and don't come with like this. You are not a new guys. Okay. We want to do in the fast. So with this one, I will stop the project. Okay. So for thing, I'll explain it again. First, go and remove the everything. Go and remove the main.cs is there, right? You remove everything from here and remove everything from in the main.js also, and start your own coding. And if you want, you can watch the video again and start doing some things. Okay. So now tomorrow, whenever I am asking each folder what it is doing, you should explain what it should do. Okay. Clear? Okay.